Let's talk about grocery prices. I hear a lot of people saying that Avi Lewis's idea of a nationally owned grocery chain isn't feasible. As somebody who's been in grocery in retail on the distribution side, I also worked retail as well for 20 plus years. Let me tell you, it is entirely feasible. It is entirely feasible once we get rid of the capitalist pigs who are taking 35 points at every level of the distribution system. We can very easily have a national grocery store that is not for profit, pays everybody a living wage, and has great shelf prices. So many people don't realize how many levels of profit there are in our food supply chain. You start off with the manufacturer who actually bought it from the farmer. So the farmer grows something, sells it to the manufacturer at a profit. The manufacturer turns it into its finished item and sells that at a profit. They have a broker who takes 5% that helps them get it into the stores. Then they sell it to the distributor, who's the one who actually sells it to the grocery store. They take 35 points minimum. Then you have the grocery store that takes 35 points. In addition to that, the manufacturer and the distributor have to give the grocery store, the retailer, free fills, i.e., free product. They have to give them advertising funds. They have to give them promotional support in the shelf discounts, usually 4 times a year at 15%. So all of this is being funded by the manufacturer, by the distributor. There's brokers making money. We haven't even talked about logistics yet. Everybody who moves the food wants 35 points on that. How do we get rid of all of that? Well, we take out the profit. If the government runs it, then our distribution company doesn't need to take 35 points. They're not for profit. As long as they break even, they're fine. The grocery store doesn't need 35 points. As long as they break even, they're fine. Nobody needs to be paying for advertising. Nobody needs to be paying for free fills. Nobody needs to be paying for promos. Promos are artificially inflated prices that we then put on sale so that you think you're saving money. We didn't have to have that higher shelf price, but we did it in order to give you a sale. We made the price more expensive every day so that 4 times a year you could have it on a discount and we could have an ad in that flyer. All of that money came from somewhere. All of that money comes from the shelf price. It all just feeds up. It just feeds up. So when you get rid of all of that, you don't get rid of any of the employees because you still need them. You still need the farmer, you still need the manufacturer, you still need the distributor, you still need the retailer. But when you take out the 35 points, when you take out the advertisement requirements for the distributor because he's got to advertise to the grocery store, right? And then the grocery store because he's got to advertise to you. Once we take all of that out, we are left with so much money. How much money is Galen Weston worth? How much money is Galen Weston worth? How much money does Cisco make? How much money does UNFI make? Take a look at these companies who are in the grocery supply chain. They are all making billions. And that is why your shelf price is more expensive. So when Avi Lewis says that he could have 50 grocery stores nationally with an integrated distribution center, and that could mean that we would have cheaper grocery prices, that is 100% doable. The reason that people are fighting against it is because of capitalism. The people who are fighting against it are the people like Galen Weston who are making the money. The people who are fighting against it are the people at UNFI who are making the money. It is all about money. If we take out the profit at every single level and we make it all not for profit, then you get a living wage and we get food everyone can afford. It is capitalism and greed that is making our food unaffordable. Think of it from a different way. There is always a better way. Have a great day.